Hey everyone, my name is Safaniya Stevenson, and I'm a marketing advisor with Color Group. And you know what? We're just going to go ahead and get into it. So, Chick-Fil-A had a lovely employee that garnered millions of views reviewing new products, the way in which she combines different menu items. And she had nothing but glowing things to say about being an employee at Chick-fil-A, as well as some of the ways that you can just enjoy Chick-fil-A food. Millions of viewers. She's got, I think when she started back in Chick-fil-A, she had about like 70,000 followers, and it kind of skyrocketed. I think now maybe close to like 200,000 followers. So, people were loving her joyous Chick-fil-A content. However, after Chick-fil-A got word of her posting these marvelous videos, getting 3 million views on a video will do that, that they told her, hey, it's against company policy for you to do that. So stop. Wild times. So she went online and she said, hey, everyone, I'm sorry to report I'm not going to be doing any more, Chick-fil-A related content. Got a call from big corporate that said it's against company policy. But, that's okay. I'm still going to be on here. It won't be Chick-fil-A content, but it'll be just Mary Me that you love. So when Mary announced that she would no longer be making the Chick-fil-A related content, just like us marketers, everyone was scratching their head about why? What was the big deal? You weren't bashing anyone. You weren't saying anything negative. Why would Chick-fil-A tell you to stop making the content? So as we all know in influencer marketing world, when one door closes, another one opens. And it may be that of a competitor. And that competitor was Shake Shack. Sling right in there on a Sunday, mind you. So they actually Shake Shack ended up partnering with Mary and was like, hey, we feel like Mary's vibe, her approach to content really aligns with us as a brand as well. And we'd love to have her come on as an influencer and promote our updated chicken products, which you can get on Sunday, which in the pettiest move ever, hashtag Sunday Chicken, it was the immediate shade that was felt from some, because the fact that that campaign launched on a Sunday to be the antithesis of Chick-fil-A, which is closed on Sunday. I don't know what diabolical influencer marketer over at over at Shake Shack had that amazing idea. But it was one of those things where, again, Chick-fil-A really missed the mark with this. You had an enthusiastic, really just gregarious employee singing the praises of your content, millions of views. This was the perfect platform for if Chick-fil-A wanted to step into influencer marketing. There would have been no better best foot forward than having actually worked with her from the internal marketing perspective. And again, they fumbled. Shake Shack picked it up. Chick-fil-A really missed the mark with this one. I think what was so jarring about this decision, and I think it was one of the reasons why so many marketers on LinkedIn kind of just piled on like the Chick-fil-A marketing team, was this was so anti-brand for Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, before it even had a name, now we call it employee advocacy, right? We call it employee advocacy marketing as a tactic to help build brand. And Chick-fil-A was one of the first brands to really amplify employee advocacy before it had a name, right? You have people going through the drive-through, the My Pleasure. I can tell you immediately after My Pleasure started at Chick-fil-A, not Wendy's, having people say, oh, My Pleasure. People really picked up on that affinity and kind of just that positivity within the workplace that Chick-fil-A had going on. And to see them take such a far step back to a employee that was doing something positive, that was using their platform to elevate the brand, and also even from a sales perspective, showing me different ways to buy chicken tenders and salad and making my own little special thing. I did go get the kale salad, mixed up the mustard and the chicken strips and shook it just like she did. I sure did that. And so it was just one of those things where it was so anti-brand for Chick-fil-A. So Shake Shack's ability to really swoop in and capitalize on this on this opportunity, I honestly would love to sit down with that marketing team and just unpack how they did it, because there's a piece of me that wants to say, oh, they were behind their computers and they had social listening queries for all their competitors, and this came up and they said, that's our girl. Or it could have been something just as loose as, I work at Shake Shack, I was on LinkedIn, I saw people talking trash, and I was like, hey, do something spicy? You want to do something new? Okay, Zoom, I'll meet you on Zoom. And, so then that came around. I also think that one of the pieces that's very interesting is being able to stand confident in your brand, because with Shake Shack and Chick-Fil-A having, competitor products, and as far as like a chicken sandwich or a chicken product, Shake Shack felt super confident in putting their name in the bucket with Mary, because obviously Mary had gained a lot of traction with Chick-fil-A affinity aligned folks, right? So a lot of Mary's new audience was Chick-fil-A lovers. So for Shake Shack to step in and say, hey, we're going to introduce our products to our competitor market, takes a lot of guts. And to be honest, it just takes a leadership that's just willing to give it a try. All right, everyone. Again, I'm Safaniya Stevenson, and Chick-fil-A, that ain't it.